Hey y'all, I'm Zaide Smith. I am Vice President of Voices of Florida Fund. I am also a parent of 4 students here in Sarasota County Public Schools. They go to 3 different public schools here in the county. $107 million. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money that y'all are risking being defunded. You know what $107 million could cover in school supplies? I mean, I can imagine, because our organization every year supplies underprivileged students and teachers with backpacks and school supplies because they need them, because they can't access them. $107 million could wipe out student lunch debt because there are kids at your schools that aren't eating. That money could fund extracurriculars. Did you know that the theater programs, the kids that are in your theater programs, have to pay for and buy at home their own costumes? That if you're in choir in Sarasota County, you have to buy your own choir robes because they're not provided by the schools? And if you don't get to participate and you fail. $107 million you're willing to potentially just throw away in school funding. For what? For a resolution. A resolution, not a law, not a rule. You can't do anything with it. It's just a resolution. I made a resolution for New Year's that I was going to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and go to the gym every day. Probably worked out about as well as this resolution is going to work out. At the end of the day, federal law is federal law. I don't care if you agree with it. I'm not going to sit here. Yeah, I have a trans queer child. I could argue with you all day about why I support Title IX, but it doesn't matter if I support it. It doesn't matter if you support it. You don't have to support it. You don't have to like it. It's the law. You're constitutional officers, right? That's your words, not mine. It's the federal law. Your job is to uphold the law and to look out for your students. If you decide to pass this resolution, the only thing you're going to succeed in is losing funding for the students that need it. So put your personal biases aside. Put your personal opinions aside. You can have those. They're yours. You have every right to feel however you feel about this situation. But that has nothing to do with your decision today. Thank you.